8. Mysterious disappearances that remain unsolved. Some people vanish without a trace. No clues, no answers, just a mystery frozen in time. Today we're diving into 8 of the most baffling disappearances that remain unsolved. Some have eerie last sightings, others leave behind cryptic clues. But all of them leave us wondering, what really happened? The vanishing of Brandon Swanson. It's May 14, 2008. 19-year-old Brandon Swanson is driving home from a college party in Canby, Minnesota. It's late, around 2 a.m., and he's on a rural dirt road when his car veers into a ditch. No big deal, he's not hurt. He calls his parents, telling them he needs a ride. They stay on the phone as he describes his location, but he sounds confused. The road signs he sees don't match up. His parents drive out trying to find him. Brandon, still on the phone, says he'll walk towards town to make it easier. Then, 47 minutes into the call, he suddenly shouts, "Oh, shit!" The line goes dead. Despite an extensive search, Brandon was never found. No body, no clear evidence of where he went. His car was located miles from where he thought he was, meaning he had been disoriented. Did he fall into a river? Was he attacked? To this day, nobody knows. The strange case of Amelia Earhart. One of the most famous disappearances in history, Amelia Earhart, the legendary aviator. In 1937, she set off to fly around the world with navigator Fred Noonan. They were near the end of their journey when they approached Howland Island in the Pacific. But then, radio contact was lost. What happened? Some believe her plane ran out of fuel and crashed into the ocean. Others claim she was captured by the Japanese military. Even more chilling, some think she survived and lived out her life under an assumed identity. In 2017, bones found on a remote island were re-examined and believed to be a possible match. But with no conclusive proof, Earhart's fate remains one of history's greatest mysteries. The Springfield Three. 3 women, 1 house, no signs of struggle. On June 7, 1992, Suzanne Streeter, Stacy McCall, and Cheryl Levitt vanished from their home in Springfield, Missouri. They had just attended a graduation party, and their personal belongings, purses, cars, and even their cigarettes were left untouched. The weirdest part? A broken porch light was found outside, and a voicemail had been left on the house phone, but it was accidentally erased before police could hear it. Neighbors saw a strange man in a van lurking near the house that night. Was he involved? Or was it someone they knew? Despite numerous leads, no arrests were made. Were they kidnapped? Did they leave willingly? 3 decades later, the Springfield Three are still missing. The disappearance of Lars Mittank. Imagine being on vacation and suddenly running for your life. In 2014, German tourist Lars Mittank was in Bulgaria with friends when he got into a fight over a soccer match. He suffered a minor ear injury and was advised not to fly home immediately. Lars stayed behind alone. But then things got weird. He called his mother, whispering that people were following him. He checked out of his hall and went to the airport, but security cameras caught something chilling. What was he running from? His mother believes he was drugged or suffering from paranoia due to his head injury. Others think he may have been targeted by criminals. But one thing is certain, Lars Mittank was never seen again. The last flight of MH370, a modern mystery that still haunts the world. Malaysia Airlines flight MH370. On March 8, 2014, the Boeing 777 vanished mid-flight with 239 passengers aboard. One moment, everything was normal. The next, the plane stopped communicating and veered off course. Search efforts spanned years. Parts of the plane washed up on distant shores, but the main wreckage was never found. Was it mechanical failure? A deliberate act? Hijacking? Without the black box, we may never know. The disappearance of Maura Murray. On February 9, 2004, 21-year-old Maura Murray left her university dorm in Massachusetts, withdrew 280 from an 8, and disappeared into the White Mountains of New Hampshire. Earlier that day, she had emailed her professors, claiming there was a family emergency, but her family knew nothing of this. That evening, her car crashed into a snowbank along Route 112. A bus driver stopped and offered help, but Maura declined, saying she had already called for assistance. When police arrived minutes later, she was gone. No footprints, no signs of struggle, just a chilling silence in the frozen night. Search teams scoured the area, but no trace of Maura was ever found. Did she run away to start a new life? Was she abducted? Or did she succumb to the harsh winter? The truth remains a haunting mystery. The mysterious case of Ben McDaniel. In 2010, experienced diver Ben McDaniel embarked on a solo dive at Vortex Spring in Florida, a popular yet dangerous underwater cave system. He descended into the depths, never to be seen again. Days later, his truck was found parked nearby, and his dive gear was discovered near the cave entrance. However, after extensive search efforts, not a single trace of Ben's body was found. Expert divers explored every possible chamber, but there was no sign of him beyond a certain point, where untrained divers would have had no hope of survival. Some theories suggest he staged his own disappearance. Others believe he drowned, his body lost in an uncharted passage. But without evidence, his fate remains one of the greatest unsolved diving mysteries of all time. The unsolved disappearance of Zeb Quinn. On January 2000, 18-year-old Zeb Quinn left work in Asheville, North Carolina, planning to meet a friend to check out a car he wanted to buy. He was never seen again. That night, he sent his mother a bizarre text, saying he needed time away, but it didn't sound like him. Days later, his abandoned car was found in a parking lot, containing strange items: a live puppy, a hotel key card, and a jacket that didn't belong to him. Even more disturbing, a pair of lips and an exclamation mark were drawn on the windshield in lipstick. The friend he was supposed to meet that night gave conflicting statements and had injuries on his face. Some suspect foul play, while others believe a deeper conspiracy is at work. To this day, Zeb's disappearance is shrouded in mystery. 8 disappearances, 8 unsolved mysteries, and the chilling reality that sometimes people just vanish. If you or anyone you know have seen any of these people mentioned, please call the National Missing Persons Hotline at 1-800-THE-LOST, 1-800-843-5678. What do you think happened in these cases? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more deep dives into true crime and unsolved mysteries. Until next time, stay curious, stay safe.